This is TechCrunch.
Kaspersky researchers discovered a hacking group called Careto more than a decade ago, and TechCrunch just learned that they privately concluded it was run by the Spanish government. I'm Imran Sheikh, and your Daily Crunch for Saturday starts now. Digg, the Web 2.0 era link aggregator that's now being given a second chance at life, is open to buying Mozilla's Read It Later app, Pocket. On Thursday, Mozilla announced it would shut down Pocket on July 8th, saying that the way people use the web has evolved, and it needed to focus on new areas of development. Well, shortly after, Kevin Rose posted on X that his company would be interested in acquiring Pocket from Mozilla. Tagging both Mozilla and Pocket on the post, Rose wrote, "We love Pocket at Digg. Happy to take it over and continue to support your users for years to come." The post additionally tagged BetaWorks founding partner Peter Rojas, previously the founder of Gizmodo and Engadget. Neither Digg nor Mozilla has yet to respond to a request for comment on the news. However, the deal could be interesting if it went through, as Digg could leverage Pocket's existing user base to fuel interest in its relaunch. One of Microsoft's latest AI models can accurately predict air quality, hurricanes, typhoons, and other weather-related phenomena, the company claims. In a paper published in the journal Nature and an accompanying blog post this week, Microsoft detailed Aurora, which the tech giant says can forecast atmospheric events with greater precision and speed than traditional meteorological approaches. Aurora, which has been trained on more than 1 million hours of data from satellites, radar, and weather stations, simulations, and forecasts, can be fine-tuned with additional data to make predictions for particular weather events. Now, of course, AI weather models are nothing new. Google DeepMind has released a handful over the past several years, including WeatherNext, which the lab claims beats some of the world's best forecasting systems. Microsoft is positioning Aurora as one of the field's top performers, and a potential boon for labs studying weather science. More than a decade ago, researchers at antivirus company Kaspersky identified suspicious internet traffic of what they thought was a known government-backed group based on similar targeting and its phishing techniques. Well, soon, the researchers realized they had found a much more advanced hacking operation that was targeting the Cuban government, among others. Eventually, the researchers were able to attribute the network activity to a mysterious and, at the time, completely unknown Spanish-speaking hacking group that they called Careto, after the Spanish slang word which they found buried within the malware's code. Careto was never publicly linked to a specific government, but TechCrunch has now learned that the researchers who first discovered the group were convinced that Spanish government hackers were behind Careto's espionage operations. When Kaspersky first revealed the existence of Careto in 2014, its researchers called the group one of the most advanced threats at the moment, with its stealthy malware capable of stealing highly sensitive data, including private conversations and keystrokes from the computers it compromised, much akin to powerful government spyware today. Careto's malware was used to hack into government institutions and private companies around the world. Kaspersky avoided publicly blaming who it thought was behind Careto, but internally, according to several people who worked at Kaspersky at the time and had knowledge of the investigation, its researchers concluded that Careto was a hacking team working for the Spanish government. Careto is one of only a handful of Western government hacking groups that has ever been discussed in public, along with U.S. government units such as Equation Group, widely believed to be the U.S. National Security Agency, the Lamberts, believed to be the CIA, and the French government group known as Animal Farm, which was behind the Babar and Dino malware. The Spanish government now joins the small group of Western government hacking groups. And we'll wrap up with a quick startup headline. Hinge Health, a digital physical therapy company, closed its first day of trading on the New York Stock Exchange on Thursday at $37.56, up about 17% over the $32 IPO price it set the previous day. That's a good first-day result, but even with the pop, Hinge's public valuation is significantly less than its last private market one. The 11-year-old company's approximate market capitalization, excluding employee options, was about $3 billion, which is less than half of the $6.2 billion Hinge attained in its October 2021 Series E funding round, which was led by Tiger Global Management. That's your Daily Crunch. Today's stories were reported by Sarah Perez, Kyle Wiggers, and more beautiful, lovely TechCrunch journalists. We'll see you here next week, and until then, find us at TechCrunch.com.